you know that I'm no joke. No joke, baby, I'm no joke. Oh, na, na, na. No joke, baby, I'm no joke. Oh, na, na. No joke.
Welcome to Talk That Talk. I'm Elizabeth. Beside me, I've got the lovely Qoy. To the left, we've got the beautiful Nolay. We've got our Faith, Fontaine.
What it do, honey?
And our baby girl, Lara Valentine. Today, we're talking about snitching. Is it ever okay? And we're talking about snitching from a woman's perspective. So if you're a mother, you're a sister, you're a wife, does it ever make it okay at any point, no matter who you are, to snitch? Nolay, let's start with you.
Snitch on who?
Just snitching in general. Like, okay.
What, on anybody? Because, I mean, like, if I'm in my house late at night and the guy's trying to break in to do me something because he's a madman, I'm calling the police. Like, so what do you mean? Do you mean like...
Yeah, there's different angles of snitching.
Or do you mean like them crazy girls that get in an argument with their boyfriend and then...
No, we're talking like a Takeshi 6ix9ine situation snitching. That's what I'm talking about personally.
I don't think it's okay.
Think about it. Like, if you're a mother and you know your child is going to do a long time, right, and they have the opportunity to not do that time, as a mother, are you not going to be encouraging to speak? Or would you not?
To be honest, for my child, hell yeah. For my child, whatever it takes,
and I personally feel like that's every
to make sure that my child is okay.
If you're a mother, that would
whatever
be every mother's perspective.
Yeah,
like, I mean, that's your child.
I'm
dressing
up as 6ix9ine myself, going on I saw everything. I saw them do it all. I think it might be a little bit more difficult. Not if it's a girl, maybe if it's
the love between like a mother and their child.
Yeah, the child, the mum and child. I think that one is clear. But maybe what if it's a woman?
It's definitely your boyfriend. If you know your boyfriend,
no, because you don't see. I don't know if you guys watched For the Culture. Right. There was a lady that came on and she spoke about how
I saw that.
I don't know how many years, but I'm going to throw one out. 6 years because she had the gun and she took the charge for them and she decided not to snitch on them. So, like, in that situation...
Decided not to snitch on who? Her boyfriend?
On her boyfriend, who apparently was, like, the real guy responsible.
She's an idiot, honey.
She said she knew.
She's an idiot. That's the thing. That's what... And that, I just feel like snitching... Snitching is not okay, first of all. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know about you guys, but I've been in situations where I've wanted to do, like, certain things, and I thought to the back of my mind that this could result in me going to jail.
Yeah.
And if I do not want to go to jail... Wait, no.
She's snitching on herself. I never feel like why... I never said like
why it's a hard time out here. Exactly.
Like that.
And I thought to myself, I don't want to go to jail. I'm not going to snitch on no one, so don't do it.
My thing, I feel like, this is a bit of a detour, but I feel like guys, are willing to deep that part of the road life. The argument is, if you're in the road life, and you're Jason, if you're not, then it's not called snitching, it's called reporting. If you are, apparently. But if you're in it, then it's snitching. Here's my thing, they say, like, as a roadman, you should know what comes with the consequences. You should know that you could get stabbed. I don't understand how, as a roadman, you can understand that you can get stabbed, you can get killed, you can go down for many years, but you don't also know that it's a possibility that your boy will snitch on you. Like, how can you deep all these other things are reality that could happen to you as being part of the road life, but all of a sudden, snitching is not, like, deep it. That is part of the casualty of the life you're living because,
okay,
like, and I don't know how they don't deep that.
I'm going to say, let's say, because obviously we're saying from a woman's perspective, if you was in a situation where maybe you and your friend did something and you got caught, would you snitch on your friend that was also involved in your situation?
No. Don't do shit.
But you know
don't do things if you can't deal with the
I agree. I just
think, like, if you live by the sword, be prepared to die by the sword. Like, that's just
But the thing is, I believe in that context, if it is your friend is not going to put you in a situation where you would even have to say.
I think it's not even your time
for that crime.
I'm going to change it.
I've got a mum. Say they've got a mum, that's a son, that's basically roadman. Now, a mum would know the consequences that comes with snitching on that. They know that even if they know their son's going to take a bird, if you say anything, not only are you endangering yourself, you're endangering your son and practically your whole family. Because snitching is deep. You just don't do it no matter what. So as a mum, in that sense, would you not have to take a step back and think, I have to leave this? Or I think you have to go by the direction of your child in that situation.
Snitching is something I would never do, but I'm sorry to say, to save my child's not ganja.
She's singing.
But even if you know your child, even if you know your child,
she's
like,
doing number 5 up in here.
So if you know,
I physically find it very difficult to even fathom this situation for myself. Yeah. I'm not, because personally, obviously your kids can get involved with anything, but for me, as if I was a wife, I'm not getting with no road man.
Yeah, but that's not how road children happen. You don't have sex with a road man.
Is that true? Because I'm sorry, most of the road men that I know, they're and you won't see them on road. You'll never see them on road.
I sound hella judgmental right now, but I am doing everything in my power to make sure that my kids don't end up doing any kind of illegal activities.
But you know,
like
mothers.
that.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I'm gonna say,
all moms do
some kids are gonna keep
No one wants their child to be a road man.
Some kids are just waiting.
My mum didn't want me getting in half of the things I was getting into, but believe me, I was getting into it if I wanted to get into it, because at the end of the day, you get to a stage where you've got your own mind. It's like...
But that said, I'm with you. If my baby's going to go to jail for 20 years, best believe if I have a way to stop that from happening, we're going to see.
Even with the consequences.
It sounds so bad.
Even with the consequences.
Especially considering
witness protection.
From the background that some of us are from. Particularly my background.
If you do
it's not a good thing.
If you do that,
the whole snitching thing,
and your child comes out and something
I'm
happens
willing to
him,
suffer the consequences for my child.
You are going to be so guilty.
But I heard that snitching doesn't even get the same consequences it used to get back in the day. Like back in the day,
there's rappers out here that have snitched.
That's what
everyone's talking about.
I don't know this myself. I don't know this about but obviously there's lots of content creators.
There's loads of rappers that have snitched in this game. People still glorify them and pump their music. Like
that's what I'm saying. So like in America, or like if you watch Power, which I've literally watched one episode, but like if you snitch, it looks like the whole world will fall down upon your head, innit? But is that the reality in London? Is that the reality? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Listen, I even talk about hardcore. Just remembering, just a simple, small version of this. Just in school, if you ever even snitch small, you're a snitch. It was hard.
It was hard.
I want to take this moment to apologise to one kid, because he snitched on me, and it was the only time I ever bullied somebody, and I feel bad, and I tried to call you, but no one would give me your number. But I'm actually proper sorry.
I'm sorry. Well done.
Why are you? She's changed.
But you snitched on me though.
She's
still.
changed.
My mum is like an old school Christian, quite timid woman, innit? Like amazing. But like from young, I just always felt like it was discouraged for me to ever do anything that, like in terms of jobs. Like I think I got a job offer and it was like, it's something to do with tech services or whatever, right? But they wanted me to kind of become a police officer first to do that. And like, obviously my mom wants me to make good money in that year. It wasn't really an option for me because I had to move out of London, but she was like, nah, like you have to become a police. Like, and I don't know why, because this is like the most law-abiding woman I know, innit? Except from regular Nigerian stuff, innit? But this is this is the most law-abiding woman I know, and I
do you think
understand
it's because of what the police stand for?
I think it just feels like it brings trouble. Like being associated with like whatever it is, it just feels like it brings trouble. If you ever see the police talking to someone on the road, immediately you think that person does something wrong. They might even be helping that person, but it's so bad.
Because I remember one of my friends one time saying to me like about going out somewhere basically, and she was like, yeah, my other friend's gonna come, we're gonna chill, we're gonna have a really good time. And then when she told me that friend was a Fed, I didn't want to go with them no more.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I
didn't want to. Like, I just. It's immature.
Yeah.
In some aspects, it is immature. But I just felt like.
To a certain aspect.
No, I
I
get
don't
that.
want to be around
I
you.
get that because me
I can't
personally-
be myself. Talk about what I need to talk about in general.
What are you
without
talking
feeling
about?
like I'm
What are you
gonna-
talking about?
That's not
Listen,
running up to yourself. I feel like
For me personally, I'm the most law-abiding, standard citizen person.
Not more than my mum.
However, but probably not. But however,
my
even me, I'm as boring as it comes, right? I don't think I can date a policeman.
Or roadman or fireman.
Okay, listen to this. So years ago, and I'm talking about many years ago, I got a job as a police officer.
You?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a head out.
We have a fair
We are out.
You know what, guys? Elizabeth, I retract my statement from earlier.
Do you know what? It's all camera.
I told you, I was joking. Banter, I was joking.
Listen to this. Now, let me run through. So I actually applied as a communications officer. So that's like 999 calls. So not too deep.
Oh, okay.
When I did listen.
That's the entry.
When I did my interview, they wanted me to become a part of the anti-terrorist squad. But I would have had to been a PC beforehand and train and so forth. And I was young, I was doing a forensic degree. That's the only reason why I actually got the job. I went to do the job. And when they said that they wanted to change me to be part of the anti-terror squad, and I'm actually going to be a PC rather than communications officer on the phone, the guy said, I'm going on holiday and I'm going to let you think about this. When people knew that when I was applying, that I got the job, I lost so many people. Because they're like, we cannot talk around you. But in my head, just because I would have been a Fed, it would have never changed. Not one single person. I'm talking about criminal activities could have gone on in that room, and there would be no way on hell that I'm going to chat about. I would expect the people that I'm around to have a bit of respect for me and not put me in a compromising position.
Yeah.
However, what changed my mind, why I didn't continue with that job, is because I was in Brixton one day and I saw some shit going down, and I just thought, I cannot do this, because even just being a Fed and arresting someone, to me, that's snitching. I'm taking one of my people down, and that is it. So that's my story. So don't think just because someone's in that environment that they would even still snitch, because I don't care what
I feel
would have
like
been
after
going
a
on.
while, like for me personally, like my friend was like, no, but she's cool, she's cool, she's cool, she's cool.
Listen, I've been
Some
around
people
Feds
are
that
cool
know.
at first, but then as time goes by, you know, it might start to play on your conscience.
You know
if
they
see something
do
around
that.
you.
But you know what, in all
isn't-
honesty, I've got actual Fed friends. And
You know so much
no,
about
and I'm
you.
telling you.
And they do illegal activities.
No, they don't.
Okay.
But our friends around, and I've been in the room, things have been going down that they should be arrested for, and those Feds have not said a word.
Okay, so
They're building a case.
And they're proper
Yeah,
Feds.
because isn't there a law now that it's
And they don't-
like
joint
joint compromise? If you're there,
people
you're
fall
going
out
down.
every day, as far as I'm concerned. Like there's friends
I
there
still
that
wouldn't snitch when I
I
fall
loved
out.
so
Wait,
much.
I don't
we
do
don't
that.
talk no more.
I-
What happens if you fall out with the friend that happened to be
Feds.
that was a Fed,
That
and they
knows
just
you
decide
to the
one day,
armed
well,
robbery.
But then if it's someone
I know
like me-
this. Bye,
No,
bitch,
but
you're
if it's
going
someone
jail.
like me, no, I will bust your face before I snitch on you.
Do you think we're doing a disservice?
But that is
by...
you though. You can't.
Do you
Yeah, you
speak
can't
for
trust
yourself,
everyone
but-
in that sense.
Guys,
yeah.
do you feel like we're, because this question is very techie, so seatbelts on, yeah? Do you think we're doing a disservice by, and let me land, yeah, by not snitching? Wait, let me land. There are kids that are being killed by someone, right? And we don't say anything because you might know. Do you know what I mean? There's like, I don't go parties. I'm not part of this life, and I've grown up. I'm not in it. But like, let's say when I was younger, I'm in parties with people, like in the same room, with people that have stuff on them that I know they're not using to cut slices of cake. Like I know they're not doing that. So we know that. And by not saying anything, are we then contributing to another person, another 14-year-old getting killed? And then, let me land, and I promise I won't say another thing. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And then is it like predatory, like telling people that the community that you're fucking ripping apart to not say anything, otherwise they lose your respect when you're fucking ripping apart the community? Like, this is just a question.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand everything. I'm just gonna be quick. I understand everything you're saying, and I'm not even trying to be ignorant or anything. But that's none of your business.
I was going to say
It's none of your business.
It's not. Why should
I totally hear what you're saying. though.
I understand what you're saying, but
It is sad watching like the youth like that happen to the youth.
But
And not even
It's
that, would
sad,
you
but
not want
let me
someone
say- let me say this
if
one
you knew
thing.
someone killed your child or your brother or your sister or
But
your
this is where it
would
becomes
you not want someone
biased.
to snitch?
But this is where it's. But
No,
let's
but guys,
be
guys,
where it becomes biased.
Just the kids, just the
You're
kids.
saying about kids, yeah? Why should another minor have that much responsibility put on
But we're
them?
not minors, baby girl. We big. We
No, we
know-
said kids in the party.
No, I'm saying we're not
I
kids.
mean,
But like, let's be real.
But
Like,
why should I carry that kind of burden?
I'm not gonna.
It's none of my business.
she's so
So you
real.
think kids should snitch?
I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, I'm from Hackney.
That's
Growing
their
up,
problem.
mind your business.
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
I
even
see nothing.
people,
See no
you know,
evil, no evil,
even
no
people
evil.
on the street. Like, I just
Do
saw
you
the
guys
video.
take 1%
I just
responsibility for what's happening then?
no.
Yeah.
No, the responsibility
Yeah,
is ultimately
I feel
not
like if
on
you
us, the
do
people
know
in the
about stuff like
community.
that and you're not saying anything, then you
Hell no.
gotta be real
Hell
to yourself,
no.
and you need
No,
to take
you have the same
responsibility.
mentality
If
that
you know that there's people
all my
out there that
families,
are
like, you
going
have to
around
take
stabbing up
hell.
youth and you're not
No.
saying nothing because
you not
of
saying anything
snitching,
because you
then
don't
you
wanna-
do add to that 1% or 10% or whatever percentage it is. Of course you
But
do.
my thing is that because we move
no.
like such a we don't snitch because we're a community against the police. But then, like I just described now, does that mean by not snitching we're also doing a disservice to our community? So are we just being selfish? So we basically, I don't want no trouble. I don't want trouble.
I'm gonna give you an example, yeah. my 17th birthday, my best friend and my mum threw me a surprise party. I never wanted to do parties just because things were just always going on at these times. There was just a situation that was over music. I don't even know. Next thing you know, 2 people got stabbed in my house.
Oh my God.
Okay?
No.
2 people got stabbed in my house.
We're not going to Lara's house, by the way.
Just for the record, we're not going to Lara's house. Two of my boys got stabbed in my house, and I didn't think anything would go on because everyone at the place was so calm. It was over music. It was so stupid. It was over music. They locked off my whole house. My house was a crime scene. My little brother was in my room.
Oh my gosh.
Ran into the room. He asked for tissue. My brother gave a little bit of tissue and he turned around and his whole back was bleeding. My brother was like,
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So my room was locked off. I couldn't stay there. There's blood on the floor. It's a crime scene. My dad was at work. He came.
For your 17th birthday?
My 17th birthday.
So you've seen some stuff.
It was crazy. And then obviously, I didn't even know about the party, but obviously police have now come to me and say, okay, he was at the party. What happened? Da, da, da. And I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's sad, and obviously you guys say, am I doing a disservice? Because
no, I'm just
but you're saying the same way you said is that am I doing a disservice because they carried knives and the people that did it, would I not want justice to be served? And it was even in my house as well. But I'm not gonna lie, I can't say nothing.
Yeah, no, you
I can't say. I'm not gonna lie. I was even scared. I was even scared for people to talk.
It's difficult. Even how I've grown up and certain people that I've grown up around, like these are people that I love. Like I've known them since I was a kid. People that I love, that I know that have done certain things.
Of course,
lots of stuff.
Of course,
but it's just, and it is bad.
But my thing is that I feel we have a reputation.
It is what it is, isn't it? It's
we're
like
painting this no snitching thing as solidarity, but maybe it's selfishness, maybe it's fear. I would say
in other communities
I wouldn't say that it's fear.
Not just us.
For me, I think a lot of it boils down to like, and it's bad at the same time, but a lot of it boils down to, I don't feel like consequence-wise, because I don't feel fear like, oh my God, like this is gonna happen to me. It's more like, it's more like I just feel like growing up the way I have and seeing the things that I've seen, it just is what it is. Like I've seen that. Like, that's what it is. I feel like where I grew up and how we grew up. It's just what it is. I feel like when you grow up around people that do certain things or have done certain things, like, and you've known them before they even started to do things like that, it's like, it's hard to separate yourself from that.
Like the pressure for us to get into that lifestyle, I had minuscule pressure to get into that. Yeah, there were like girl gangs around my area that time, yeah. And yeah, they looked like they bodied everybody that spoke mad, yeah. And the one how you can hear the tremble in my voice. Yeah, it was mad, yeah. But the pressure on a guy, like, did you know guys routinely got robbed after school they had to either know about it. They couldn't avoid that reality. My little brother couldn't avoid that reality. Do you know what I mean?
And do you want him to snitch? Who do you want him to tell?
But he came home at 3:30. He was at home at 3:30. So
yeah,
I
know. But like, what do you want him to do? What would you like him to do?
If I'm being totally honest,
yes.
Keep your head, close your eyes, keep your head down, get you
keep moving. Exactly, like
I'm being real, but
mind your business.
I'm acknowledging that that's selfish as fuck. I'm not standing here pretending
that selfish though.
You know the thing that my little brother hasn't seen it. Let's leave my brother alone. He hasn't seen anything yet. But so let's leave him out. But if a kid sees something, and snitches, what you think would happen is that person that did whatever would get dealt with, and that will stop somebody else from getting killed by their hands. If you see something and you don't say anything, that person can now go and kill every person that day of the week. And I'm not saying it's your fault, but you didn't stop it.
My issue is it's just such a heavy burden to carry.
But life is heavy.
Especially when you know the consequences.
For some of us, I feel like it's just a guilt you'll have to carry.
Your brother, I feel it's a guilt I have to carry.
Imagine if your brother did go and snitch and then they caught wind of that. Something happened to you or one of your family members.
That's the thing, it's like, you know we snitch to police stuff. They're not there all the time. They're not.
Guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying snitching is that is difficult in it. Listen. That is difficult within itself. Guys, I just said I'm with you. I do exactly what you do, but I'm not gonna pretend any longer that I'm doing something cool. I feel like and you don't have to agree with me, but I'm deep in that. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Me by myself can't stop road bullshit that's happening in it. But let's be real. It's possible. I've got a free week next week. But but it's possible if all of us had a zero tolerance for anyone holding knives. Let's not even talk about someone stabbing. If we said, as soon as we see someone holding knives, community leaders, local police, bad man in the area that have reformed themselves will go and deal with that person that stopped that. That would definitely minimize the amount of people that in the end. I think number one, we don't trust the police.
Yeah.
We don't have a solution because we don't even trust the
You're
police.
talking about changing the culture as a wider
But do you
thing.
think it's actually a cultural thing? Because do you feel that black people are more loyal in a snitching sense where they're not going to snitch, but white people will snitch? You know your nosy neighbour? Oh,
Yeah.
officer,
No,
actually,
it's not. Why
you know what?
Have you not met Gary that sells something out of the pub? They're
doing their things too. They're doing their things too. Yeah, they are.
You know those original white gangsters? They're snitching. You end
But
up.
that's the same with
That's the same with all gangsters, man. That's just
You
like
end up
I was
bodies.
trying to say earlier.
I feel like we sound like we don't know.
Sometimes we live in that echo chamber within ourselves, and it's hard to see outside into other communities because, like, I work in financial services. Dodgy shit happens all the time. No one hears about it. The minute you piss off the wrong person, all of a sudden you're in jail or
White-collar crime.
well, probably not in jail.
That's a big
but
snitching
there's
situation.
a lot of snitching going on, and a lot of people informing the feds about inside trading and all kinds of things. So snitching transcends so many different types
Yeah,
of
it does.
communities.
But I will say, if it was, not to be disrespectful and insensitive, but if it were tiny, pigtailed, white people, I don't know if I can say that, that got stabbed a couple times in London, I don't think the numbers would be what they are. Like, there would be the action that would come down upon it ends, we will all be walking around in shackles, there's no way around it. Like, it would be those. So I feel like there's even a lack of care. So where I'm saying I'm being selfish, I think there's a lack of care from I think they don't even know how to handle it, maybe.
I don't think they honestly care. You know, is that girl that got stabbed at the beginning of the year?
There was
and all of a sudden now we've got debates in the House of Commons.
But
we've got Piers Morgan doing that, talking about
it fell wayside. I always thought that if this might be so me just not knowing anything, but I always thought if a girl or like a baby or like really young, but let's be real, 14 is a baby, but like if a really young, just something that's obviously wrong person got killed, there would be some massive shift in the universe, and we will all be forced to just stop this. When that young lady passed away, and I'm so sorry I don't have the details and the names and stuff because she deserves to be knowledge. All of them do. But when she passed away and nothing happened, I realized this is out of our control. We don't even know how to pattern this. Not that it wasn't our control, but you know, when you really deep, we have no clue what we're doing.
It's out of control.
So then maybe would snitching be the solution to make this all change? Because it's like, you got a knife, I'm gonna
No,
snitch
we all
on
just
you.
said no. We said
Okay, good. So we're gonna wrap this up, girls. So, as I said, the title is Snitching. Is it ever okay? Qoy.
No, I'll leave me alone. No, it's not, man. Because I can't, me snitching, this one snitch is not gonna help anything. It's just gonna fuck up everything. No.
You'd be looking over your shoulder.
Nolay?
No.
I think if you're doing criminal activities, no. If you're a normal civilian, nothing wrong with it.
Nice one, Feva. Fontaine?
I feel like is snitching okay? No. Is it ever okay? Yes. I feel like don't put yourself in a situation where you have to result into snitching. And I feel like at the end of the day, just put yourself first. Like, do what's best for you.
I changed my answer. I want that answer.
Yeah.
I changed my answer. That one there, I liked it.
Okay.
You put it on the thing about you started bringing kids into it and all sorts, So I'm saying it's not all right.
Yeah, there's avenues.
And I'm sticking.
If it never fell down to something like that,
I'm
then
sticking with you as well. If my kid's in danger, it's to go
No,
to jail.
100%.
Okay, I'm gonna end this on snitches get stitches.
Wait, no, you said
I'm gonna go with you. But before we wrap up, snitches get stitches, but you wouldn't save your child. Is that what you're
I ain't
saying?
got kids, so I don't need to worry about
But
that. if you did, listen, everybody.
She's working for the police right now, guys.
Everybody after dead. I don't business. So if it comes down to my child, I don't give a shit. There's no limit for that.
There's no limit on kids.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you, girls. It was a pleasure.
No joke, baby, I'm no joke. Oh, no joke, baby, I'm no